Valdez K. Russell serves as Principal of VKR Insights, a communications and reputation management agency. Throughout his professional career, Valdez has been instrumental in developing strategies and facilitating presentations to help individuals and organizations to tell their stories, build relationships, and influence change. Let us welcome Valdez Russell.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are you today? Great. So yesterday, I will admit that I couldn't walk on this side of the room because of some technical difficulties with the microphone. And so if you see me over here more, it means that I am so grateful to be able to move on this side. And so that y'all don't feel left out. You got my good side? And so that y'all don't feel left out, I'll be on this side of the room as well. Y'all look good. There's no doubt about it in my mind that you all showed up to do something amazing. And so today is off to a great start. Look at your neighbor and say, I look good, eh? Yeah. I know, right? Because if you don't tell them, sometimes they slip up and don't tell you. So it's good to put it out there. It's good to put it out there and make things happen. I love coming back home to Grand Bahama. If y'all ever need me, call me. If you need anything, call me. And all you have to say is, you want to come home? And the answer will inevitably be, yes, I do want to come home. And the reason that I'm always so excited about coming home is because I firmly and truly believe that great things are happening. Not great things are about to happen. Great things are happening in Grand Bahama. For far too long, we've always been saying something good is happening. But because there's power in the tongue, we now need to say something good is happening, not about to happen. When you choose your words, it really orders your steps. Today is a good day as well because we're here to talk about taking you to the next level. And so I have the opportunity to just whet your appetite in a small way so that we can get this conversation started. As we prepare for our time together this morning, I want you to look to your neighbor who you just told that you look good. I want you to look to your neighbor and I want you to take a moment to think about how you start your day. All right? I want you to think about how you start your day. Anyone start their day with tea? Anyone is a tea drinker in here? Okay, I know. We see some folks with the Baptist finger. Yes, Lord, I am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anyone here is a coffee drinker? Look at God. Won't he do it? I feel like I am with my people. And anyone on occasion start their day with a mimosa or a Bellini or something? Okay. I guess that's just me. That's just why I get lit every day. What I want you to do for a very short moment, I'm going to give you 3 minutes to work with one another. And I want you to talk about how do you prepare the perfect cup of tea or coffee. And while you're doing that, I'm going to freshen up my mimosa. 3 minutes to talk about tea or coffee, how to prepare the perfect cup, and we're going to bring you back together for a short while. Thank you. Now you should have probably been drinking your tea or coffee at this point. So we just had to get a few things sorted out. Okay, so what is involved in making the best cup of tea? Let's hear from the tea drinkers in the back, my Baptist friend in the back who waved her finger about tea. Okay, what is involved in making the best cup of tea?
Well, first of all, I like it really strong. I'm not a coffee drinker, first of all.
That's fine, we're not gonna judge you. Okay?
So, like I said, I was telling her, the best thing about it is making it hot,
Yes.
and strong,
Yes.
and also when the sugar comes in, that's what makes it the best cup of tea.
Okay, you sound like my Grammy. Lots of sugar and cream and very, very hot. All right, anyone else who's making a good cup of tea? What else do you do to make a good cup of tea in the morning? Any other tea drinkers? Yes, ma'am.
A little lemon.
A little lemon, not a lot, but a lemon. Is this Lipton, Fever Grass, or Celestial Seasonings tea? Lipton, old school, old fashioned. Trusted, tried, tested. Nothing will wake you up in the morning on the island like a good cup of Lipton tea and some fresh baked bread with a spread of homemade churned butter. Wait, this isn't Amish country. This is the Bahamas, right? Okay, so we have a good cup of tea. It has to be hot. It has to have a good amount of sugar, a touch of lemon. Good. The coffee drinkers in the room. Y'all already lit and locked and loaded. All right, Angelica.
Well, I mean, my coffee is very, very unusual, maybe. First of all, the coffee that I bring in is toxin and mold free, so it's called bulletproof coffee.
Okay,
So
okay.
I find that fresh in the morning.
Okay, you have a lot of time.
Yeah. I don't drink that first thing.
Okay.
I start with hot water.
Okay.
And then I put 2 tablespoons of sweet butter in a blender and 1 tablespoon of coconut oil.
Do you run a restaurant?
And then I put the coffee in there. And then high speed, I froth it. It's the most delicious brain food and just.
What time is it ready? Because we coming over. We gonna.
It takes 3 minutes because I have the press.
Yes,
French
yes,
press.
yes.
It takes about 4 minutes.
Wow. What time though? We want to come sample it. Okay. Very good. That's good. About 9 o'clock tomorrow, y'all know where I could be. So if I'm not here, I'll be where she is, having that little slice of heaven. Okay, over on this side of the room, our coffee drinkers. How do you manage, how do you make the perfect cup of coffee? What do you do? Nothing? You want to talk about tea?
I can.
Perfect.
I myself like twinnings. I don't know that
Yes, yes, yes,
and
yes.
it's because of the fusions that they have,
Okay.
like raspberry, ginger, peach.
Okay,
and other
yes,
things like that.
yes, yes.
I let the water boiling hot,
Okay,
and I let the tea bag sit for at least a minute,
okay.
and then I put honey because the sugar tends to take away from the flavor.
Okay, okay. Whenever I want to make one of my drinks sweet, I just stick my finger in it and stir. Here's the core. Here's what that has to do with e-commerce. We all know what we expect from an experience. We just have to put the pieces together and deliver it. Some of us like it good and strong. We like the power of Amazon. We like the excitement of being able to go to Sam's Club and pick and pull. And when we walk into Sam's Club, we got that boss status. I come for my order. What? And y'all already charged my credit card, so give me my things. That speaks to the power of e-commerce. And it also speaks to the opportunities that we ourselves miss on a regular basis. Who shops online? What are some of the places that you shop online? Walmart.com. I'm with you. They could give me my body wash and ship it all day long. Where else? Amazon Prime members? Yeah, look at God. Won't he do it? Anyone else? Anyone else? Where else do you shop? The Banana Express? Macy's, Sam's Club, JCPenney, Simply Dressed, Target, Apple. Listen to all of the names that we're calling. None of them are local brands. It is a reminder of the fact that we're missing out locally on Bahamians being able to access good tea, good packaged fever grass tea, good and nice Bahamian craft bags, good and nice delivery of toiletries to your door, good and nice delivery of food packages. We're missing out on it because we're not doing it as well as others. We know the standard. We know that when people see me walk into a room and decorate a table, it can be done well. But why aren't we showcasing the best that we have to offer locally? And that's what today is all about, to inspire you to recognize and appreciate that just like you like your tea with attention to details and the best products, E-commerce is waiting for you to allow the world access to the Bahamas, just as the Bahamas has access to the world. Here's the reminders that you want to know about e-commerce. They're commercial transactions conducted electronically. I don't mind giving you my credit card, because 9 out of 10 times, I already reached the limit. So we don't, yeah. When I go to make a transaction online, I don't catch feelings if it comes back declined. I know what I was doing. I was just seeing to be sure you all knew what y'all was doing. All right, I'm just checking to see if your system working. But if you send it, you better believe I could keep it. The other part of it is that these are commercial transactions, right? So business to consumer, the eBay, the Apple, the Walmart, etc., business to consumer. And then we also have the opportunity for consumers to interact with one another. I have a service for sale, whether it be my financial coaching, whether it be my direct decorating services, whether it be grocery baskets that I can make available to you. We can make that all happen. This is what you need to know so that you understand how you want your business to grow and where you want to take it to the next level. We are always looking for an opportunity online. This clicker is new to me, so please pray my strength. Here's where we're missing out. Retails from online shopping is predicted to grow to $370 billion in this year. All right? When you think about that, think about just how much you're spending on e-commerce. This morning in my family group chat, we're preparing for Mother's Day. And I have one cousin, Celeste. She's a little bougie. And so this morning she was like, what are we doing for Mother's Day? And so she thought we'd sail all the mothers in my family to Harbor Island. You know, you take the fast ferry or whatever it's called. And so then my cousin said, not the bougie ones, the broke ones, they said, that's too, and y'all have them in your own family too. And so, right, and so one of my other cousins said, well, that was too expensive, throw out another idea. So then we were like, well, let's do a potluck. Then my bougie cousin, no, Jesus didn't die on the cross for me to have to cook on Mother's Day. So we ain't gonna do that. I know, right? So then we landed on, let's charter a yacht and sail the family, sail everybody around Nassau. And so what I then did was I looked online and I clicked the Yacht Life app on my phone, and every yacht that I saw was coming from Florida to the Bahamas to provide me a business. Your custom tours wasn't there. Your yacht available wasn't there for me to be able to do it. We are missing out on outlining our services. Now, if I wanted to go bone fishing, it's there. Opportunities are there by US companies promoting their business to do activities in our water. Why aren't we doing it? All right? GoDaddy.com, HostGator.com is where you need to be to get your domain name. So if you're doing financial coaching, if you're doing mentoring, you need to own your domain name so that when people like me are looking on behalf of my bougie cousin, your business is up there. Another case in point, 18 to 34-year-olds are the ones who are more likely to spend money online than any other group. And here's why. I'm not going to look in your phone, but I can read your message. No, here's why. Oftentimes, we're so connected, that group is so connected to this, it's as if they are a part of, it's as if this is a part of them. So if 18 to 34-year-olds are the ones that are always online, why aren't we putting our business online? My niece got an iPad from me on accident a few years ago. And I say on accident because, you know, it's the 24th of December. And I struggle in what to get, what. And it's awkward when they come over and you're like, well, Santa didn't stop here. And then she goes, well, they stopped by Auntie Kira and they stopped by. So with comparison being the thief of joy and me not wanting my joy stolen, she ended up with an iPad. I travel often, and so she's able to see where it is that I'm going on her iPad. And she uses language at the age of 10 that says, I was just on the Target website and I saw this and they could ship it to your hotel. It in my card already, okay? Cold, no slaw. Then she won my heart over. My birthday was a few weeks ago. And she was like, oh, Uncle Valdez, you always have on such nice socks. Yeah, I got my socks from funkysocks.com, blah, blah, blah. And so she was like, oh, okay. A few days later on our evening chat and check-in, I went and I put some socks for you in your card, okay? You just have to ship them. And so boom, I got new socks from my niece. She is 10. You can relate to the account that I just gave because some of your loved ones have iPads and Android devices that you got for them. So you setting them up for e-commerce. But are you setting them up to understand that that's how they get those items because money is making when mommy and daddy are asleep? Understand that the power, I know, right? You're like, look at God, right? But understand that e-commerce is about you taking a step. I don't want to do business with Togi and Bogo by the seafishing.com. I just don't. I want to go on poncianaexpress.com, order my groceries for my mummy, and then have you deliver them to her house. I want to be able to go by Kayleen's financialcoaching.com, schedule my appointment so that when I come to Freeport, I know at 10 o'clock I walk in, and she know that even if I don't walk in, she already get my $75, so it ain't no thing for her. Money, gotta make. And if we're being real about it, the only person that's stopping you from making the money is you. Every morning I wake up and I say, Valdez, get out your own way. Get out your own way. Many times, many of you pray and you ask God to bless me. The Lord keep me. The Lord help me. The Lord touch me. The Lord heal the sick and the suffering and the poor. By the time you done do all that, you're so tired. That when it's time for you to actually do anything, well, Lord, you know I tired. You tired because you're not doing it right. You putting yourself as your own barrier. Move out of the way of your success and step your e-commerce game up. I want to be able to come to Freeport and rent my car from a car dealer here in Freeport. But you know why I don't? They ain't online. Avis online. And Avis is giving me points, and Avis is giving me rewards. I don't even know Cousin Avis, and I like Avis. But think about it. When you go to get a voucher to travel to Fort Lauderdale, you still have to go into the travel agent. Why? And they charge you $10 to print the voucher. Well, let me do it from home. Vouchersbahamas.com. There's a business waiting to happen. Understand that e-commerce is about you sitting down, setting up, and being successful. We got two of the pieces already. Earlier I told you look good, so you're sitting down. Now it's all aligned with being successful. Move out of the way of your success. 192 Americans will engage in e-commerce activities. We're talking about sending products out of the Bahamas. When was the last time you saw a cute, no offense, white lady walking along with a nice Bahamian-made straw bag, right? She bought it in the straw market, but why couldn't she buy one online for Susie and Martha and Jane so that they have one when they're in Minnesota just like her as well? She can't do it because no one has ladymoxiebags.com taken up as a domain name to ship bags out of the Bahamas. Move out of the way of your success and see the opportunity. Understand that you want to be there when they say, oh, I got this online at poncianaexpress.com. Oh, I got this online, jewelsbythesea.com from the Bahamas. All right? This is your moment. This is your opportunity to promote. Here are some tips to frame how you want to see the rest of today. And if it sounds like I'm making it easy, it's because it is. If it sounds easy, it is. And you know Bahamians like to follow fashion. And you always inspire and motivate them to believe that they could do what you do it. Always, always. Because you want a team of people helping you to build your dream. All right? So when they say, you make this look so easy, yeah, tell me how you do it. And you listen to the struggles and tribulations that they had so that you could understand what to avoid. Talk some of your business, not all. Decide what you want to do and define your niche. You can't be saying that you are Jewels by the Sea, but you selling sand from Cable Beach. That don't make no sense. You can't say that you deliver personalized, Bahamian, authentic candies, and the candy wrappers say made in China. You can't convince me that you're committed to my success, but then you don't answer my email. Define your niche. We cannot be all things to all people. And at the time when you see that the money is there, the opportunity is there, and you want to make it happen, it is because you know who you are. The most contrary people in the world are the ones who are confused. Understand where you fit in this experience and roll with it. Don't make it difficult for people to find your business. If you decorate tables, start out by ensuring that your domain name and your business name have the word decorate in it, or something inspiring. How you could tell me you sell fish, but then your company name, A Jour de J. What you offering? A Jour de J? What it is? And then you could say, you didn't know I sell fish, Jay. No, I did not know you sell fish. All right? And don't expect people to know you sell fish either when you don't tell them, I sell fish. All right? Understand it all. Secure your domain name. I cannot stress that enough. How many of you have a domain name? And that was a small number of hands that went up earlier. All right? A small number. Look at how many people are prepared to step into e-commerce versus some people who are waiting to step into e-commerce. Understand that your domain name is powerful. Oprah, my BFF in waiting. I know y'all thought I was gonna say she and I hang out like Buddy Hield. No. But our reality is she taught us one important lesson. Own yourself. I didn't know my girl, because we like that. She calls me V in my head, I call her O. But I didn't know that she owns Weight Watchers. I didn't know that. And she owns the OWN network, her whole television station, and she owns the magazine, and she owns Harpo's studio. That's why we're friends. But the message from all of that is own yourself before someone else does. All right? When you decide on your domain name, you don't have to use it tomorrow, but be sure that it's yours, so that, because Bahamians tamesy. The moment that they hear your fabulous custom-made tours.com, they could buy that. The moment that they hear chefmarios.com, they could buy that. And what they're doing is they buy in it, not because they want it, but because you can't have it. I ain't mad at them. You was slow. Think about marketing and public relations. You cannot want to be a visible presence doing e-commerce and then you look at your laptop and iPad every day and watch, well, Lord, I hope they find me. Lord, I pray in this test could be my testimony and this mess could be my message. No, the Lord did not die on the cross for you to be slothful. He shed all that blood, sweat, and tears for you to be a success. So make him happy and live for Jesus. Understand that marketing and public relations are key. They're key. And if you're not investing in your marketing and public relations, appreciate that as you watch other people succeed, that they are. All right? Test your product. I like to do the two-person test, the two-team test. I ask people that I like, because, Beyonce say you got a big ego, so you go to the folks you like, swell your head up, blah, blah, blah. I don't have haters, but I know I have people who trapsy. So I ask them too. And the reason that I ask them is they will always tell me everything I do in wrong. And this is how I like the conversation. This is how I like to end the conversation. So what you doing now, though? Nothing. But they remind me of everything that they are hating on, everything that I'm not doing, so that I can begin to do it well on my product. Test your product and test it wisely. Do not assume people will find you. I've commented on that. And last but not least, listen to your customers. When people are saying that the Shivari chairs were dirty when you delivered them to my event, clean the chairs. Clean the chairs. When people say that the flowers that you sent were dry and they was old, that's fine. Send the flowers again. Send it, instead of sending a whole nother $50 basket, send a $15 basket so that they know you have good flowers. Listen to your customers because they're talking about you. And you are the ones giving them the content of what it is that they want to say. Today is designed to, I don't know what happened, but today is designed to be your moment to walk into the best elements of success for you to step into e-commerce in a real way. It's easier said than done, but it's easier to talk about when it has been done. Have a great day. Like, let today be the best day ever. I know. Let today be the best day ever, and tell me what your business is so that I could support you. I like to support the people that I like, and I like to be supportive of a grand Bahamian. No one else in the Bahamas can say that they are a grand Bahamian. When people say, you from Freeport and you all stuff, yeah, we are. We grand. Nasuvian don't even roll off your tongue normal or royal. But let us ensure that we maintain the grand in Grand Bahamian and be keenly aware that good things are not about to happen in Grand Bahama, but big things are happening in Grand Bahama. I'll see you later.